Okay, and we are live. Let me just make sure everything is I almost said gunning. Running good. Hang on, hang on. The YouTube side is doing excellent. All right, let's check the Twitch side. Okay, yeah, everything is working just great over here. Awesome, awesome. Wait, as a channel subscriber, you could pause and rewind the stream and catch up on any missed moments. Thank you. Thank you, Twitch. Thank you for letting me have the ability to rewind my own streams. You know, I really do appreciate that deeply. It's something that I would want to do quite often, actually. But yes, we are here to finish up the ZZZ character demo reactions. And the last one, we got through a pretty good chunk of them, about 20 of them in one go, which it's crazy that it took us like 3 hours to get through 20 of the 32. It's like, oh, yeah, I was being really, like, optimistic, thinking that we could get through all of them in a single go. Also, we have one more that I forgot about. We have Yidhari, who was not on here. Also, she wasn't in the playlist. That's how I was, like, finding the ones that we needed to, like, add. Because I think this one, before I added the pictures, it went to Seed. Seed was the last one added to the playlist that I found. And so, or not the playlist that I found, like, on this tier list, sorry. It was in the playlist where I was like, okay, we gotta get her, and him. And then I was like, well, I know that Yidhari's out. Like, I've seen so much art of her. So, like, she's out now. She has to be. So I had to, like, look up her trailer separately, and so I was like, okay, that's weird, that's weird. It's weird that there isn't just, like, a thing on the ZZZ YouTube channel to, like, click and find all the character demos. The one that I have is, like, a fan-made playlist of, like, just character trailers. And the one for, I was looking through, and the one for Monado is, it's not the actual character demo. It's one of the ones that's, like, how all the characters also have, like, a separate 2D trailer. And I was like, well, I already put him on the tier list. We're gonna watch his. We're gonna watch his. And then some other time, we're gonna watch, some other time we're gonna go through and watch through all of these, like, the 2D trailers, whatever they're called. I don't really remember. Hang on, I could actually just, like, check, actually. Intermission teaser. I actually, no, that's not what they're all called. They were called something else. I know that for sure. So yeah. But, so the plan for today is just to get through the rest of these and then call it there. I'm still figuring out what we want to do for the next reaction stream, but that one's not going to be for a good couple of weeks, so we're going to figure that out at a later time. But yeah, no, for that one, right now, I don't really have too much else to go over. I mean, obviously, it was the holidays. If you celebrate any kind of holidays over the past, like, week or upcoming, that I hope you had a great time doing that, and then are enjoying whatever holidays you're celebrating up next. For New Year's, the only holiday, like, that I'm celebrating coming up, I'm just going to be watching Stranger Things, which is, like, I don't know how to feel about it, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really enjoying Season 5 that much, which sucks, because, again, I love Stranger Things. Specifically Seasons 1 and 2. After rewatching it, Seasons 1 and 2 are, like, some peak television. Season 3 is just a borderline different show. Season 4 kind of tries to correct it. In my opinion, it doesn't really do it, but I think it's better than Season 3. And then Season 5 has just been, like, mid across the board. But then after, like, getting done watching all the episodes last night with my family, I just kind of was like, but there's, like, this plot hole, and then this doesn't make sense, and then this doesn't make sense, and they wrote a scene so poorly that they had to put out a statement to clarify what the scene meant, which is always a good sign of good writing. And so it's like, it's not been hitting. It's not been hitting on any cylinders. Like, I am excited to see how it ends, just because, like, I've been watching this since I was, like, 15, 16, you know what I mean? So I am excited to see how it ends, where it goes, and all of that good kind of stuff. But I'm also kind of like, well, I really don't want this thing that I love to have a bad final season, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's been a good time. But outside of that, I really don't have any plans coming up for the holidays, just because my New Year's Eve and New Year's Day tends to just be hang out with family, you know? It's usually just a nice chill time, and that's what I really like. So yeah, with all that being said, let's just go ahead and get on into the trailers. Let's go ahead and get this Please Be Happy. Thank you for always being beautiful music, but we're going to put you off to the side for now. Boop, boop. And then we're going to get started with Soldier Zero and the character demo, which, oh, hang on. I still have a YouTube video minimized on my, oh, wait, hang on. Freak, why is this? Okay, no, it is working. Okay, hang on. OBS is just so funny with how it like layers these videos, like the Google pages while we're doing these reactions. It's so funny. It's so quirky when it's doing this. Okay. Anyways, again, I do like Anby. I loved this event. I thought this event was so freaking good. When it came out with her, it was the first event that I was actually like playing and like listening to and watching, because a lot of the other trailers, because I didn't really have much time to play them, I was kind of like just kind of skipping through the dialogue, and then I'd go back and rewatch the cutscenes on like YouTube while I was like working and stuff like that. This was the first event where I was actually like, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to watch all these cutscenes and have a great time, and it was awesome. So yeah, let's get on into it. I'm kind of curious what they're going to do for this, though, because this is the first time where they're doing like a second character demo for a character who's already had one, you know? So I'm curious what they're going to do with it, because they don't really need to introduce the character anymore, because the audience already knows who Anby is, you know? So let's see. I have it muted. I'm so good at this. I'm such a good streamer. All right, let's go.
Attention. Number 5, number 7, combat power assessment failed. Repeat. Number 5, number 7, combat power assessment failed. Initiating replica recovery.
This performance isn't up to snuff.
They're just replicas. One working unit is all we need, right? Let's move on.
Combat power assessment ready. Repeat. Combat power assessment ready.
Number 0, reporting in. Position confirmed. Engaging.
Oh, I forgot how her weapons are. I forgot that she has like the cool swords that like stick together. Oh, I cannot wait to see how they fight. I cannot wait to see how she's like choreographed everything here. Oh. See, I'm such a baby. I'm such a sucker. It's like keys jangling in my face. I'm such a sucker for like, oh, flashy colors. Lots of movement right now. It's amazing.
This one's showing promise. Looks like we can consider keeping just her.
Oh, S tier shot right here. That is so good. Oh. Time to get all metaphorical up in here?
7 seconds. In about 7 seconds, I'm going to fall into that highly etheric zone, where the most aggressive ethereals are. Whenever possible, you should stay away from them.
Bro has a stoplight coming out of him. I don't remember ever seeing that in the game. That's so weird.
So, you should stay away from them. Me? I have no choice.
Oh! Stop! What the fr- Hang on, I know I'm rewinding a lot in this one. I know also, Flowey, I'd like you to know that just because I haven't reacted to anything you've said yet, I am reading the chat still. How dare you? How dare you say that? Disgusting. Bad take, bad take. Oh. It was
Far
so
too reckless.
clean.
What a shame. We didn't get anywhere this time. Treat the remaining replicas. We're keeping Silver Squad for now.
Hang on.
Remaining replicas. We're keeping Silver Squad for now.
Oh.
Anby, captain of Silver Squad. Mission accomplished.
That was cool. That was great. That was awesome. I especially love how, again, just like the character animation of the character work on her. Hang on. Pause. Trigger. We'll get to you in a second. Specifically the character animation of how rough and rigid she was while fighting. Like all the stuff up top, she was so rough and rigid and not really like feeling like her, if that makes sense. And like I think that was like very intentionally done because like based off like her story and everything, like she's not really herself until she's like with the cunning hairs, and that's where she's a lot more like flowy and fluid, whereas like instead of being like really stiff and rigid like she was in the past, like that's a really, really nice touch. That was really good. But at the same time, like it was mostly like a lot of the fight, but there was also like a lot of like I don't know, great shots. The coloring on everything like set the atmosphere really well. But it wasn't, outside of a couple good shots, it wasn't really like excelling at anything. Hello there, hello, welcome in, Flowey. Though actually saying hello to you, you're an amazingly terrible streamer. Thank you. I know. I try my best. Disagreeing with you is my bit. I know. That's why, like, whenever you do disagree with me, it's never like a moment of like, hey, all right, let's sit down and let's talk about this, So because like, I do like talking to people about their opinions, but normally it's like, well, hang on, well, you're also wrong on that one, That's usually my reaction to you. B tier, I think it does fall into it because it is hype. Again, there is some like nice character work being done. I like the atmosphere that it sets. It's just comparing something that's really good to a lot of other amazing, really good things. I do think it goes to the top of B tier, though. I think it's the top. Yeah, I liked it. Did I? Yeah, I think I liked it more than this one, Yanagi's. So we're going to bump you down. Rina can go down a tier. Yeah. But, I mean, very solid start. Very solid start for the stream. Again, that one was very good. Which is that is kind of crazy, like how much I like that one, and then the fact that like there's like currently 12 more that I'm like, well, no, these other 12 are just better. Actually, did I like that one more than Evelyn's? No, I don't think I did. No, I think they're very, very close. Like I think that like Anby and Evelyn's could be like. Thank you. I appreciate it. I haven't really looked into getting that fixed this week just because I've been so busy with the holidays and everything. But ever since it was pointed out that like the old alerts jump scared me constantly anyways, I've been like, is there even any reason to change it? Is there any reason to change the alert sound when it scares me all the same? I don't know if there is. I don't know. So I appreciate it. Also, I should actually take that drink, huh? Okay, there we go. I'm a little thirsty. Hang on. There we go. Beautiful. Excellent. Anyways, we're going to move on to Trigger, who is in my top 5 favorite characters. Again, my top 5 list is a little like, I know Vivian's my number 1, and then I think you could put Trigger, Astra, and Evelyn in any kind of order, and then Bernice is number 5. So I'm excited. Again, hers and Vivian's are the main 2 that I'm excited to see because I love those 2 characters so much. And I was slightly disappointed by Astra's and Evelyn's. Despite the fact that they're both A tiers, it's just the thing of like, the more you like a character, the more you want their thing to be the best. You know what I mean? Which is what makes me happy that Bernice's is still S tier. That is the best one in the entire thing so far, because I do love her. But I'm like, please, Trigger, Vivian, don't let me down. Especially Vivian. She's my number 1. She's got to have a good one. But yeah, let's get on into it.
Trigger, come in. This is Soldier 11. Within 200 meters of your position, there's a confirmed victim from the kidnapping case. Please locate her ASAP. Trigger, report your status.
Copy. The victim has been located.
Evac route is in place. I'm on remote support.
Where are you taking me? Let me go!
That's also just such a good shot of just making, like, seeing from the child's perspective of, like, making Trigger look, like, intimidating and scary. Especially, like, very specifically, she has, like, the red glows going on, which, like, that changes, like, her emotions. But, like, having that happening right there, it just, like, makes her be like, oh, you kind of read that as, like, she's bad, she's evil, that kind of stuff. What is this game? Is it like an Overwatch game? No, it is Zenless Zone Zero. It's if you ever play like Genshin, it's made by like that same company. It's an action-based gacha game. And I think it's very, very good. The reason I don't play it anymore is because there's generally, they put out too much content. They put out the story updates so frequently. The events that come out are all very long, and you want to play most of them. Anyways, so but like the game itself is very fun and I love it. It's a full-time job keeping up with it though, in my opinion. It's too much. So that's why I could be like, oh, I like love like this character, that character, this character, because I have played quite a bit of it. Granted, we're actually going to get to a point where it's going to be Alice is the last character I actually know. Every character after Alice, I do not know a single thing about. Oh, anime gambling game for Gooters. That's the thing, though. It's so much fun. It's such a fun game. But yeah, it is very Gooner. It is a very Gooner game. Which, unironically, the biggest shock in this entire, like, I'm sorry that I pause on triggers for so long. Normally, I try to keep, like, the big talks till after the trailers are done. But, like, the only, like, trailers that have felt Goonery was Bernice's, and not Bernice. Well, Bernice said, like, no, Bernice's didn't really feel Goonery. It was just Jane's. Jane's the only one that has, like, a lot of that. I guess Nicole had like a shot in it that felt like that, but the rest of them are very much so like not, you know? No, you're reacting correctly. What does that mean? Oh, by pausing it for like 5 years to talk about like tangentially related things. Okay. I understand. Yeah, listen. That's how all reaction videos are supposed to be like. Listen, you know what? The only hate comment I've ever got is someone telling me, "Hey, man, you talk too much. You're reacting too much to these videos. Stop it." It was a good time. It was a good time. That was unironically, that was one of my favorite comments. Is because I'm like, what? Because like so many like reaction channels have that issue where people are like, the ones who actually react and provide content, they're like told, dude, stop pausing it. Just watch the video. And it's like, what do you want me? I'm done. You just want me to play the video? Then why did you click on someone reacting to it instead of just watching the video? It's so funny. It's so funny, especially because like my favorite reaction channel, it's like really the only one I watch anymore, is Danny Mata, and he gets accused of being a yapper so often, and it's like, hey buddy, that's what you clicked on this video. It's not just to watch the thing that he's reacting to, it's to watch the jokes and things he has to say about it. And it's like, oh no, the reaction YouTubers react exactly. It's like, ugh. But yeah, no, that's why like I don't really mind pausing it and like going back and rewatching things, but I do try to like keep the bigger discussions about things like between or like before, you know, like the actual videos themselves, just because like it like I feel like it like helps flow it better, you know. But yeah, I really do not mind yapping. As we all know, I don't mind yapping at all. So anyways, let's get back on into Trigger.
Reinforcements sent by your teddy bear Odie. He's busy driving now. I'll handle all the baddies.
But Trigger's so cute. She's so sweet. I love her.
Odie, drive.
Roger. The small fries at the back are all yours.
Roger, Commander Odie.
Hurry up! Don't let them get away!
Hold tight. Commander Odie and I will take care of the baddies.
Oh, what that hit the sickest move ever in a car fight. What the freak? Oh. Hang on, what is even... She just, like, straight up turned into, like, a noodle right here? You know what? Sure. I don't know exactly what is even happening there, but I'm sure it's cool. Also, where exactly... So this guy... I mean, I guess that perspective makes sense enough. Yeah, I guess that's fair. That's terrible. 2 unrealistic, 0 out of 10. That is one of the few parts where like the over-the-top action has kind of been like, wait, what even is this? It's so funny. But it's so sick though. Oh!
Sure. This one's all yours.
What the freak? Again, she's so sweet. She's so sweet. She's good with kids. She's amazing with kids.
This one's all yours. Oh, not from here. But from here?
Oh.
Fire. Something really powerful.
This is so silly in like the best way. Oh. All right, that was incredible. That bit right there, this whole shtick, awesome. Also, I do love how she's just actually just killing all of these dudes. Like, that was just straight up a shot to the back of the head right there. Pop! You know? She's so cool.
Relax. This next part's not for kids.
Also, the audio balancing in this trailer is a little wonky. Sometimes Trigger is super hard to hear. Oh! Okay, that was...
Did my teddy bear turn into a person?
Yes.
This kind of magic doesn't last long. He's all back to normal now.
That's okay. We made a promise.
Oh.
We'll always have each other's backs. I hope you find an Odie too.
Mission accomplished. Let's head back and report.
Didn't expect you to be so good with kids. You had fun?
Not really. It's just part of the job.
I'm afraid your goggles are saying otherwise.
Is it that obvious?
Okay, that one was amazing. Protect her at all costs. No, for real. Like, I don't know, like I feel like that's like one of the ones where I actually like brought up more issues that I had. Like that one scene was like, maybe this I clicked pause on you like 5 times. How dare you? I'm sorry, Vivian. That was really rude of me. Like, I think, again, the audio balancing was bad. But like you said, like, the music, that music was so freaking good. It was so good. Again, so many, like, great shots in there. Like, the moment, like she actually whips out the rifle and starts, like, just blasting people. Again, it just hits so freaking hard. It shows off so much of her character during an action scene. Again, like, how good she is with the kids, how sweet she is, how much she, like, doesn't want them to be traumatized by the fact that she's like murdering a bunch of people. You know what I mean? But again, like the audio balancing was a little out of whack. Like again, there were a few moments during that trailer I was like, I can't hear what she's saying. So like that a couple of times I like clicked back was like, be like, what was that? What was that, honey? What was that? You know? Can you say that one more time? Middle of B. I don't. It was so wholesome though. I really liked it. Low key, I kind of want to put it at the top. I think I want to put it at the top of A. I'm just looking at all these ones. And again, just all the character work, the music. Again, I had issues, but I think that the things it does well, it does really, really well. And again, it's balancing a lot of things. It's like, because a lot of the ones where it like shows off like all the character stuff, where they're like a lot of these either go like really heavy into the action or really heavy into like the character stuff. Like the Lighters is like all action. I feel like I don't really get a vibe of who Lighter is until Bernice's trailer comes out and gives Lighter more. You know what I mean? So I think it kind of goes to the top of A because I feel like it balances a lot of different things. And I think, again, outside of like 2 little things, I think it does it all really well. I want to put her at the top of A. I think that's where I'm going to go. Which sucks. That pushes Evelyn down, and that pushes you down to C. Yeah. Yeah. Middle of B or top of C. I am a big fan of that one. I really like that. But now we're on to the one that I have the highest expectations for. Vivian's trailer. Again, favorite character, favorite girl. I cannot wait to see what they do with her. Especially because, like, this is one I've heard good things about.
I hope this letter finds you well. This is Vivian. I'm writing a letter for Lord...
Oh, gorgeous and artsy-fartsy already? watch this be D tier, I would genuinely be so sad. Like this, it's already starting off so strong. Like again, the colors right now are beautiful. I love what they're doing with like the frame rates, like give it like a very specific like vibe and everything. And the music is like so gentle and pretty so far. Watch it just plummet after this. Watch it just go straight downhill. It's gonna like turn into like an action scene that's like horribly choreographed. The music's gonna be way too loud, and Vivian's gonna be talking the whole time. I could so see that happening.
Ethan. Where should I start? Do you have a favorite flower, Lord Phaethon?
Oh? I don't know, I'm surprised. The YouTube thumbnail is a shot from this trailer, and it's in 2D. I don't know why I was so shocked at like, oh my gosh, it suddenly went 2D. Dang girl, nails are on point.
Oh, you're here. Then let's go.
Oh, it's so pretty.
If we could be together again next year. I don't mean it like that.
Again, what a cutie patootie.
It's just Willow Bouquet. Hope you understand my feelings.
She sees us? No, for real. She was looking directly at us that time. This doesn't feel like a character demo. This feels like it's a short film, you know? Like that's like the very much of the vibes it's getting off of like is like a very like oh god, I had an example in my head of like the short film I was thinking of, but I can't think of it anymore. Oh, that's gonna bug me so much. But that's like very much of the vibes it's giving off. She's adorable. No, she is the cutest person ever. I love her. That felt directly targeted at me. That was crazy. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go.
Lord Phaethon, is that you? Where are you?
Oh, hey God. Hey God.
Is that you?
That's so cool. If that was like, I could totally screenshot this and turn this into my wallpaper. I would be so fine with that. Or like hanging this up on my wall. That's so cool.
Where are you? Lord Phaethon. Lord Phaethon. These are for you. My favorite flowers. Lord Phaethon.
Gosh, the contrast from like how bright and colorful the rest of it is to like that being like her like kind of like inner turmoil, her inner like thoughts and feelings, because like all, no, I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone, just like because like all of like the things that like she's going through in the main story, like when you first meet her and all that kind of stuff, like all of the layers she's got underneath, like that's so cool. This feels amazing, but as a character trailer, it poorly represents. I was kind of on board until that point, because that like again that gets into like a lot of like the deeper kind of parts of her character right there as just a great visual representation of it.
How amazing it would be to meet you in person. Someday, I'll share with you all that I adore. Vivian.
But how, I feel like you bring up a good point. I feel like you bring, hang on. Ah, Hugo. This is what I'm not looking forward to. I don't care about Hugo at all. Okay, hang on. We'll talk about Hugo in a second when we come over here. But how, because again, it really is like that big moment right there. Because again, I mean, it shows off how cute and like stuff she is throughout like the beginning of it, but that's really all it's kind of doing. It again, like showing off like all like her thoughts and feelings toward like Lord Phaethon and all that kind of stuff. And then like again, it does some good work in like that middle section, but I feel like it's not, again, like comparing it to like the other like more character focused ones, I feel like it doesn't do as good of a job of showing that off. Like I feel like again, you put it really, really well. Of this feels amazing, but as a character trailer, it isn't like as good as it could be. Because like especially like coming off of like Triggers, which balanced like again so much. Like I feel like I got as much from Trigger's trailer like in terms of her character as we did from Vivian's. While Trigger was also having like this great like fight scene during it and all that kind of stuff. But it also does a lot of stuff that I really, really liked. Again, the represent like the visuals in like the very middle of it. The visuals throughout it were like absolutely gorgeous, and again, it contrasts so well with how dark and gloomy it gets, which is like a very like deep look into her mind. But it doesn't excel at any of the like that great. I feel like putting it right under Trigger is unironically where it should go. I think. It hurts me. I wanted to put her in S tier, but then when I actually like looked up at the people I have in like S and A tier, I'm like, is she better than the A like S tier ones? Again, like the fact that like I loved Ellen's despite not caring about her at all shows how good her trailer is. Like I don't really care that much about Jade. Her trailer was incredible. Harumasa, don't care about Harumasa. His slapped super hard. So it's like I don't know. I don't know. Part of me also feel like Grace is too high, but I'm not gonna think too deeply about it. We're just gonna go. I feel like she's the very bottom of B tier for me, which that's like that's kind of crazy. But at that same time, I won't deny there might be bias in my heart because of how much I love her. You know, I won't deny that that's a possibility. But again, that's another just like the whole Grace thing. I'm gonna say that's a possibility. I'm not gonna think about too much. You know, so yeah, we're gonna bump Soldier 11 down, which that's crazy because when Soldier 11 came on, we were all popping off so hard for her. But yeah, she's got to slide down a little bit. Dang, hang on, this is definitely not enough. How many do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I think all of these other ones like. D through A are all gonna have 7, while S is gonna be reserved for just the top 6. That's how we're doing it. But yeah, I also see where you're coming from though, Fly. Like I feel like if she's a character, since again I have a lot more information going into these, it like all the things that are happening here, I feel like I better understand. Whereas you're coming in from the perspective of you don't know Vivian at all outside of the single trailer that you just watched. And it didn't speak to you. You know what I mean? It almost feels like you need more context to like her trailer. But the point of the trailer is to get you to want the character and like oh, like let's say you're like scrolling through YouTube and then suddenly like Vivian's character trailer comes on. Her character trailer is trying to sell you on the game. You know what I mean? Whereas I like it because of context I have. Whereas you're like, oh, it's like bottom of B because you don't have that context, which just shouldn't be like expected of you to have context of the character for their demo. So I feel like you saying like bottom of B is like incredibly fair. Incredibly fair. But yeah, let's get on into Hugo. Now, here's the thing. I really liked Hugo at the start. At the start of the story, I loved Hugo. I was like, wait, is he going to be like one of my favorite boys? Is he going to be like the best guy in the game? And then by the end of it, I feel like his story just took like a pretty generic route. Like every single time there's like a new reveal about like what was going on with him, was like, yeah, I like literally thought this scene out like almost like bar for bar in my mind. So it became like incredibly predictable, but they were trying to treat it as like a huge like, ooh, mystery. Like what's Hugo really about? I'm like, it's like the most understandable outcome. Like it is as predictable as the sun rising is how his story plays out. But they treat it like he's like the most mysterious, like coolest guy ever. And it's like, ugh. So I ended up really not liking him. Whereas like if they had like stuck through with how much I liked him in the beginning of his chapter, he'd probably be up there with Vivian for me as like my favorite character. But for right now, because like it's also his part of the story that made I haven't thought about where I like put like Lycon in. Man, I love Lycon. Again, I'm not gonna think too much about it just because I don't want to like redo my character tier list or whatever. I really like Lycon because of his story. Hugo's story did so much work for so many characters, except for Hugo, IMO. Oh, screw Hugo. I don't know anything. Wait, he's the only character I know anything about and I hate him? Oh, wait, hang on. Can you elaborate on that for me? Just a little bit. I want to know more about why that is. Because again, I also do not like him. No? That this might be my favorite look at chat I've ever seen. Oh, screw Hugo. He's the only character I know anything about and I hate him. All in caps. Do you want to talk more about that? No. No capitalization at all. You know, Flower, I respect it. I respect it. You may keep your privacy on the matter. That was amazing. Thank you. But yeah, no. I say I don't think I hate him. I just think he became a lot more boring and cliche than he started out. So I think he's like a very mid-tier option for me, which I think the reason why that hurts is because of how much I did like him at the beginning. But if you must know, he's annoying. I agree. He is annoying. I fully agree. But his gameplay's sick, though. His weapon's awesome. His moveset very slick. He's just not that good, you know? I mean, he's good in the game. Like, from a gameplay perspective, he's just not that good of a character. Oh, I know absolutely nothing about his gameplay. Oh, yeah, I know for sure. I was just elaborating more on that. Like, at the very least, despite the fact that I do not care about Hugo at all from a character point of view, from a gameplay point of view, I think he is very cool. Also, this entire time, I think I actually like Lycon more than Bernice. But I don't want to think about that too much because she needs to stay in my top 5. So I don't know what to do about those emotions. Anyways, let's get into Hugo. Let's get all up into Hugo.
Emergency meeting? Oh man, I can't miss this. The captain's already here. Sorry, I'm running behind.
Listen up. We're about to discuss our person of interest. I need everyone.
Again, I don't want to stop it too much to read chat. Just nerd. And it's like, you know what? You're so true. So true for that. Because I was also saying that thing like, was that Deku's VA? And then Hugo came by and I was also thinking just nerd about all of this. Okay.
Target this time is the leader of Mockingbird, the infamous.
Is his really gonna be awesome? Is his really gonna be awesome? Because again, I'm so simple to please. Just give me a unique style that the other characters don't have. And like again, the very unique like kind of painting style going on right now is like it's so cool, it's so clean, and it kind of does match his character, I feel like, in terms of like just vibes, you know, just vibe checking it. It's don't I wanted Vivian's to be S tier. Don't make me put Hugo's in S tier.
Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Cunning and unpredictable, they often infiltrate high society gatherings with disguises.
Oh, but is this the best song? Is this the best song out of all of them so far? It might be. It is up there. What a dork. What a turbo nerd.
For every heist, they always make a flashy exit. Like he's rubbing it in our faces. One time, we finally had him cornered. Backed him into a dead end.
After him! Freeze!
But the bastard found the perfect moment, smashed through a window, and jumped straight into a hollow. The guy's a lunatic.
He found the perfect moment to throw himself out of a building. He's a genius. Oh, look at me. I'm so cool and mysterious. No, I feel like this is almost the inverse of Vivian's, where it's unironically, if I didn't know Hugo, I would be saying that like, oh, he's kind of slick with it. He's kind of cool. He's kind of suave. But because I know his character, it's like that is so the vibes I'm also getting is like, look how hard he's trying to be cool. Look how hard he's trying to be mysterious. And it's like, no, you are not, sir. You're just a dork. Stop it.
Farewell, my friends. I shall return.
He has a nice voice. I'll give him that. He has a nice voice, but shut up.
Treasure doesn't shine brightest.
Oh,
lies. By the covenant of darkness, I shall steal your light.
What is this? This song's so cool. Okay, so he's got. Oh, did you mean to say he's hot? Is that what you meant to say? Because if that's what you were trying to say, true and real. Oh, stop. He's got the hotness factor. No, for real. Again, specifically like this part right here. Because like the whole time I've just been looking, I'm like, you're not hot. You're like one moment off from tipping your hat and saying, "Milady." And I'm like, I'm not here for that. And then as soon as he loses the hat, it's like, wait, he's kind of hot with it. Oh no. But I also like thinking about what his gameplay was and his weapon. I didn't even think about that for a second, that they're gonna have 6 scythe choreography in here. I'm like, I'm such a sucker for that ever since watching Soul Eater and Ruby. It's like good scythe choreography hits like none other. But of course he has it. But fuck him. Wait, no, not like that. Listen, the heart wants what the heart wants.
One ought to learn to dance with the dust.
But today will be the end of Mockingbird. This is his next mark. If we use it as bait... Huh? It's empty. What the... Damn it! They're already in here?
Okay, that was a funny bit.
How is this any different from regular thievery?
Don't you just love the look on their faces?
It's too flashy.
Relax. Your dirty little secrets are about to come to light.
You know, it does get some points for having Vivian in the trailer, though. I have to be honest.
Soon you'll be on your knees begging me for mercy, hypocrites.
Oh, bestest boy.
Thanks for the entertainment. See you all in the next
act. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler, but like it had like that cool aesthetic for a little while. It didn't really last or like do anything exceptional with the aesthetic or anything like that. And then the moment, I feel like people are going to be like, "Oh, you're just saying this because you don't like it." But again, I've ranked highly other characters that I don't care for. Okay, this isn't biased, I promise. But like I feel like his trailer kept starting cool things and then kept stopping the cool thing, which honestly, in a way, actually shows off his character very well, because that's what his character did too. It starts off cool and then it just kind of fizzles out, which is exactly how every single segment of his trailer went. Of like, here's a cool idea, it stops. Here's a cool idea, oh, it stops. Here's a cool thing, oh, it stops. You know what I mean? Because again, like the fight had like 5 seconds of cool choreography and then it was over, and I was like I talked about how excited I was for the choreography longer than the choreography went on for. So it's like, you know what I mean? And then again, nothing really happened in like the cool paint like aesthetic. And then like when I was like, oh, that's kind of funny that he like already robbed the thing as they were talking about it. But like we didn't really get to see like any kind of reaction to that. So I was like, oh, he stole it from us already. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I didn't feel anything towards it. D tier out of spite. Low key. Kind of, I think. Without being biased about it, I liked it more than Nekomata's and Nicole's. So I'll put them there. I'll put him right here, you know? Because I liked Rena's more. I always forget your name, and I liked Anby's more. So there's that's how it is. I feel like that's fair. Anyways, let's get on to the next one. How do you pronounce her name? Ji-Wan, I think is how you pronounce it. I honestly don't know too much about her character as well, just because when I stopped playing, I'd only played like the first chapter of like the first bit of her story, so I don't really know her too well. I don't think I know her well enough to have an opinion of her at all. Just because like she has like the longest trailer though. Oh my gosh, 4 minutes and 14 seconds. Dang, look at you cook, queen. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's exciting. Anyways, so yeah, I know she has a very cool fighting style. All the effects that she has are super sick. So I'm excited to see how they like do those. But outside of that, I'm like, I don't really have expectations going into this one.
Simulation combat data updated.
Thank you for your hard work, Miss Miyabi. The data entry went smoothly. Here's your coffee. Please enjoy.
Thanks. I'll pass. Who's that over there?
Ah, that's Ishuen Shifu from Yunquei Summit. She's here to compare combat data today.
Huh? Was I assigned to compare combat data? Understood. Better not keep her waiting.
Keep her... Miss Miyabi, that's not what I meant.
That's it for them. But seems there's one last troublemaker. Could it be a system error?
Ishuen Shifu, sorry to keep you waiting. We're scheduled for a 3-move training session.
Oh, they about to just throw down right now?
Ado, let us begin.
Training? Oh, sure.
Is this just going to be them aura farming against each other? Is that what it's going to be? Because I'm here for that. Oh, they use this character in Gunner Adds the most. They did this on Shorts. Oh, did they? I didn't. I'm not going to lie. Have I ever seen ZZZ ads? I think the only ones I've seen are like content creators being like, hey, this video is sponsored by ZZZ. I think that's like the closest I've ever like seen. I haven't really actually seen trailers for it though. So but you know what? With her design, that checks out. That checks out a lot. So anyways. Oh!
I should have expected nothing less.
No need to be polite. What I was saying...
I understand. I was rude to hold back. Let's proceed with the second move.
Okay, so this is gonna be the coolest thing. it's just gonna be pure hype and aura the entire time. Ooh! Stop it! I also forgot that they have like Miyabi's effects are also so cool. So it's just gonna be the two characters with the coolest particle effects, just particle effecting all over each other. It's gonna be sick. Oh! 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 Hang on. That little move right there where she like gets in with the elbow. Ooh! But also like the audio balancing right there is so weird.
Isn't over yet.
Like why doesn't her voice stand out more from the music? And it feels like she's like back here and like you can like barely hear her, like she's away from the mic instead of like speaking directly into it. Okay, I already got a critique on this one. Well, it's awesome. It relies on another character that the trailer should be focusing on. We'll come back to that point when it's done. Oh, stop it. This is so freaking cool, though. Oh my gosh. Stop. Oh, the ink art. Oh, the ink art goes hard. She can do that? I didn't know she had wings. I don't remember. Maybe I did, but I don't remember. Stop. What the fuck? Again, the audio balancing is awful. It's so bad. I can barely hear her.
Almost time to clock out. Why don't we make this quick?
God. Oh my gosh. This is like genuinely like more aura than like solo leveling. I was trying to think like what's like the most aura show ever, and people always accuse that of just being aura farming. Like I feel like this is like has more aura than stuff like that, you know? Like this is going ridiculously hard. What is she saying? Exactly. I think she was like like it's time to wrap this up, like it's time to like clock out or something like that. It was something along those lines, but like hey, who's to say? I could barely hear her. Again, the effects, just the animation itself is going so freaking hard. Again, I'm just a little kid. You just show me enough flashing colors and I go, ooh, pretty.
You're impressively strong, Yishuen Shufu. I apologize for offending you. I meant no harm.
It's all right. So you must be Hoshimi Miyabi. You live up to your reputation. By the way, can we leave now?
I'm terribly sorry. We're doing everything we can to repair it. Also, about the combat data from earlier.
It's fine. By the way, I still have an unfinished training session today.
Oh?
It involves having dessert with a new friend.
that was cute. Okay, that one was freaking sick. That one was awesome. Also, oh, look at cute little Bernice over there. Zhu Fufu. Now I've heard, we were informed of good things. It's only a minute and a half, but we were informed of good things on that one. All right. But your critique on it, including another character, I don't really like. I think if it was done in a different way, whereas like if this was like if the entire idea is like to set and like just do a fight scene between two characters, like that's kind of like what you need to do. But my God, the audio balance goes so bad at that. So I don't really think I minded like a lot of like having other characters. I think having other characters for them to bounce off of helps, like, you know, bring out more aspects of their characters. I mean, in Grace's, there were oh, what's her name? Khalida. I think it's Khalida, something like that. I don't remember her name. I've always struggled with her name. Like she was in there like as a good like stuff to bounce off of. Bernice had a bunch of characters in hers. So did Astra's, Billy's, you know, a lot of these other characters have had other characters in theirs. And it's just because like Miyabi before Yi Zhuan like came out was like the most aura farming character in the entire game. So if they were gonna do a trailer like that, I feel like it makes sense to have Miyabi be in it. And again, like the action was so good. Like, again, there's not even just like, oh, pretty colors flying all over the place. Like, again, I had to like go back and be like, look at this like little bit of choreography right there. You know what I mean? Like, just look how slick it is. Yeah, I take back my cookie when it showed how good the relationship is. Exactly like how, and then it also like shows, like you said at the end, how cute their stuff is. Like them just like hanging out and vibing and be like, haha, now we're gonna go get like desserts together, like hang out and stuff, you know? Like that was a fun way to end it. Autocorrect. Why the hell did you change critique to cookie? Unironically, my autocorrect has been acting up a lot like that too. Like I've been writing a ton this past not this last week, but the week before. And it kept like changing like the most random words. Like I would write like torrent and it would change it to like flaps, or I'd write in something like continuously and it would change it to like what did it change to? I think that one just changed it to like the. It was stuff like that where it's like, how is this happening? So I completely understand. Autocorrect is like really acting up. So yeah, again, it is so cool. It was so cool. The choreography, great. All the animation, great. All the effects, awesome. The ink art, spectacular. Again, this is the kind of trailer, like, if I saw this, I'd be like, okay, well, I gotta play as her. I gotta play as her and Miyabi. They're like the two coolest people ever. I think But I think I like Miyabi's more because I like how like between all the fights, like the styles of like like the animation and presentation were changing. I think that that's really cool, and it does suck to. But Ellen's was so good, but we gotta move her down. There can only be 6 in the top slot. Oh, you know what? B for Billy. Billy can be the top of B tier. That's fine with me. And then Nicole gets knocked down to D tier. Oh, she's alone down in D tier. But it's fine. It's fine. She's gonna get company soon. It's okay. Um, yeah, and so I am excited for this one because she's definitely a character. Again, I barely know anything about her. Not that interested in her. Her gameplay is cool though. Her gameplay is pretty fun. But outside of that, I don't really know. But again, we were informed last stream, I forget by who, that this trailer is very cool. So let's go ahead and see.
On Yunquay Summit prowls a fierce tiger, mystic arts master and skilled fighter. His senior sister, Justice is her name. She rights wrongs with a hero's claim.
Okay, I mean, this one's cute so far. Again, I love the style of like the backgrounds and everything and how unique that is, along with still keeping her in like the normal style of like the like game and everything. It's very cute. You love her. Okay. Well, dang. Maybe this trailer is gonna be peak. We're like what, 13 seconds in and you already love her. Let's go.
Senior foo-foo, make sure you tidy up the temple. Senior foo-foo is so cute. Like a little kitty.
Oh. Shut up. Shut up. That was awesome.
Senior, you're so adorable.
She's never gonna beat the cutie patootie allegations. Oh, that was awesome. My favorite bit was like that ending right there, and then hang on, where is it? This. Because that's good characterization on Yijuan and Fufu right there. That was good. That was awesome. Man, it was so short. It was so fast paced. The music slaps. The direction and everything. The style and everything. I was sitting there like maybe. Hang on, we're gonna move on to the next one. Also, this next one's also pretty short. All the budget had to go into Yijuan, you know? So that's why all the next couple ones are pretty short. But that was so good. Again, it accomplished so much in so little. Because again, everything from the direction, from all the effects, the stylization of everything, how funny it was, like all of it. Incredible. S tier? No, for real. Okay, I think we need to make some slight alteration. Because I've been staring at Grace. And I do not think that Grace belongs in S tier. With all the good things that have been coming along, I do not think she belongs here, which sucks. Because every single time we open this up and I look at the S tier, she just stands out. She just stands out. I am going to drop her down to A. She's going to be the top of A for now. But yeah, we're going to go like this. And then I think, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there, I think. Do I like her more than these two? Yeah, I think I do. That was so much fun. That was probably the most fun, outside of like Bernice's, that was the most fun I've had watching any of them. That was so... I see why I was hyped up. The only trailer that's been hyped up to us at all before getting to it was Fufu's. Completely understandable. All right, now let's move into Yuzuha, which Yuzuha, again, a character that I don't know the most about because I've only seen her in like a single event, and it was a good event. It did a lot of good stuff for her character, with just not as much time as I've spent with like other people. So I'm interested to see like more about her. Bloop.
3 years ago, a murder happened in this apartment building. The killer was sentenced, but strange things have kept happening here. Rumor has it, the victim's vengeful spirit lives on, haunting the doll left at the crime scene! There's no such thing as ghosts, only facts waiting to be revealed. Isn't that what you always claim? Yeah, but I still feel like something really is following us nearby. Don't tell me.
Watch it just be like a bang boo or something. Just something stupid.
You mean these guys?
Or, you know,
Really?
thugs. Oh, let's go. Alice is so cool. Her gameplay is probably like my favorite in the entire game. And so I'm excited to see that by itself. Jiggle physics, they knew what they were doing. Hang on, I wasn't paying attention. We gotta go back and watch. Jesus, yeah. Sorry, but yeah. Oh, dude, the freaking. Whoa, what the freak is that? This is so weird. I've never seen a normal video do this. This feels so like TikTok brained, because this is how like all the shorts and like TikToks were like, here's a clip from this TV show. This is always how like they're oriented like that. Don't ask me why I was staring. Listen, Flowey, you don't say you were staring. Just say that you're more observant than I am, okay? Okay, because I didn't notice. I didn't notice the jiggles. So just say that you're more observant, not that you were staring. Use that one for the future. Bag it. But this aspect change feels so weird. Like, hang on. Also, I love her little guy joining in on the fight. Also, this frame by itself has so much like such a flow to it of everything coming around, like from this guy into Yuzuha's hair all the way down into like the swipe of the tail back into his face. It like completes, like it makes such a very satisfying like full circle of motion. Like unironically, if this was like a manga panel or something, it'd be an incredible panel. That's so cool. But yeah, what the freak is up with that change right there? And then it just changed. So weird. Also, I love Yuzuha's hair. Again, big fan of big hair and a big fan of like big flowy things on characters. So the fact that she has it in both essentially in one go, incredible.
You know what you're missing? A porcelain amulet! Wanna get one? Thanks for your business! Be extra careful the next time you're out at night.
That one was fun. Again, a good, well choreographed fight, as they all are. I think that was like probably one of the better choreographed fights, though. Overall, we're gonna go back. Again, the music stellar, but I feel like I don't know. We're getting to the point of like the music's so good that it has to be like genuine like S tier music for me to think like of it like as a plus over any of the other trailers. You know what I mean? And again, I think it did some like fun stuff to her character. Like it showed off like how money oriented she is, how playful she is, like all that kind of stuff. Like how much like she loves like the supernatural and all that kind of jazz. But it just, I don't know if it did. Well, hang on, I'm looking at everything. I think it's top of B tier is kind of the vibes I'm getting from that. Again, I also love it establishing like the connection between her and Alice. Which I'm gonna guess that Alice is also gonna include Yuzuha, because I think that'd be like I think that'd be a cute thing to do, just because they're so tied together. But yeah, no, I'm just looking at A tier. I mean, like all the things I like about it, I really do like about it. It's just another one of like, it's as short as Jufu's, but Jufu's had like 1,000 things crammed into it, whereas this feels like it just had a little bit less to it. You know what I mean? So I think we're gonna put it. Yeah, here. And again, like that one freeze frame alone, like, and how well it just like flowed into itself was like, there's so much good direction and like posing in that trailer. I think it deserves top of B tier. Yeah. Oh no, Hugo's in D tier. Who could have seen this one coming? Anyways, let's move on to Alice. Let's move on to Alice. I'm excited for this one because it's obviously going to focus more on Alice, and I want to see her throw down. I want to see her fight. So.
Young miss, it's time for your training.
Yes, thanks. What's next on the schedule?
We'll head to the Hollow for routine data collection.
Please wait. Your position is too forward.
Pardon me, young miss. Let's begin. Forgive me, young miss.
Oh!
The Hollow we're heading to has a disturbing reputation.
Oh!
Prepared?
Hang on. We're rewatching this whole fight again. I love the way she fights. Rapiers, so cool. Such underrated weapons. We're watching this entire bit again.
Young miss, let's begin. Forgive me, young miss. The
Ooh.
we're heading to has a disturbing reputation. Are you certain you're prepared? An opening. Then, it's time we take this seriously, young miss. It seems you've reached peak form, young miss.
This place doesn't look frightening at all, does it? It's elegant, peaceful, and surprisingly symmetrical.
And then of course something comes into ruin. Of course something comes into ruin, hurt the symmetry, and that's entirely why she's about to pop off and go sicko mode on these guys.
Looks like we've got some guests who forgot their manners.
Such beautiful composition! Ruined!
Oh my gosh, speaking, literally just, again, another just great, if this was a manga panel, such good direction on it. Anyway, sorry, that's all I can think of. That's just what I think of when we pause of these, of like how good of individual frames all of these are. No, again, we were literally just to be like, yeah, the music's gonna have to be like really, really high, like S tier quality kind of stuff, if I'm gonna even like notice it anymore. And it is, and it just is. Oh. Oh. She's the cool. She's just the coolest person. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hang on. That shot right there, impeccable. Freaking impeccable. The music represents her personality perfectly from what I can tell, which that's another reason why the song is so S tier. The fact that you, like, again, someone who doesn't like really know her character outside of what's being presented in this trailer, like the trailer gives you such a good, strong sense of her character. Oh. Why do you hate me? Impeccable. The fact that, like, the trailer gives you such a strong sense of her character that you can get that the music is so representative of who she is as a person. It's it's good.
What an exquisite display of... An exquisite display of flawless symmetry.
Not yet. Over there.
As you wish, we'll repair it at once. If I may, being easily startled does little for your dignified image. Perhaps a few ghost stories might desensitize you?
Ghost stories?
Good.
On a haul today. Can't believe we snatched ourselves some
Stop. Okay. That has to go high. That has to go so astronomically high right now. Hang on, why is it? Oh, right, hang on. I forgot. I need to go like this. Hang on. I need to go like this, and then I need to go like this, and then I need to go like this. Gosh, it's such a hassle every time. Because it's funny to hate you. You know what? That's so valid. I am here to try and bring joy to people, and if hating me brings you joy, then that's what I want you to do, gosh darn it. Oh, that was so good. Again, it shows off like all like so many sides of her personality so quickly. It gives you such a good understanding of her. The music, oh, fantastic, fantissimo. Um, A tier. It's good, but compared to what's an S tier, yeah, that's exactly what I was like looking at the S tier because like initially that was like my reaction, like that's an S tier one. It's such an easy S tier because again, the choreography. Like I feel like that's something that they are getting better at is just the choreography. Because I feel like a lot of the early ones were just kind of like not. No, actually, I disagree with what I was about to say. I was gonna say the early ones were just a lot of flashing colors. That was just an incorrect statement. I was just trying to justify it incorrectly. But like, I think her choreography is probably the best one that we've seen, like the best that we've seen so far. Both her fight against her butler, then against the ethereals, incredibly well done. But I think it just turns like the pure action. I do think like there's like other parts of it. I think like the choreography is very comparable to these two. But I feel like these two just did a lot more cool things with the actual action itself. But yeah, I agree. I think it goes right there at the very. I think it's the tippity toppity of A, which we're gonna go like this. I think the only sad part is like I did want to see Yuzuha in that, and there is like a reference to her, but that's really all it is, Oh, also hello, I am Roland. Hello, Roland. The grade 9 fixer. What does that mean? What does your name mean? But welcome in. How is it going? How's it hanging, my guy? What is up? We're just here doing all the ZZZ reviews, reactions, and rank. And actually, the one at the top of S tier is the only one I've actually seen. Yeah, well, but that's fair though, because Bernice's is the best one. The Bernice's is the best trailer. Again, it's also the only one that's gotten me to simp. I gave the chat a 3 simp rule, and hers is the only one that's gotten me so far. All the other ones haven't done anything for me. I've like barely like clocked on to any of it all. But like that one, it does everything. This one does everything you would want it to. Ranking, yeah, that is exactly what we are doing here. It's so hard. Grade 9 is the bottom of the barrel, but we cost the less. Oh, what grade 9 of what exactly? This is gonna sound so stupid. That's where I immediately thought of JJK when you said grade 9. That's where my mind went to. But yeah, we only have a couple left. We only have a few left to go. And I'm excited because again, from here on out, I do not know these characters at all. I don't know these characters in the slightest. I don't know a single thing about Seed okay, I know a little bit about Orphe and Magus, but the only thing I know is that like Magus is like her tail and it's alive or something. I know that. But outside of like that, I don't know any of like the upcoming characters in the slightest. I guess I guess I know Monado. I know him a little bit, but outside of him. I'll redeem the posture check. There we go. Wait, have I used one of my simps on Hugo? Oh, we both kind of did. Yeah, cringe. I can't believe because I also said that. I also went on, why is Hugo the only one I've been like, Hugo's kind of hot. There's so many other hot people on this tier list, but Hugo is the one that I'm like, he's kind of doing it for me. A character that we both don't like. Also, thank you for the posture check. I didn't acknowledge it at all, but I did fix my posture when you sent it in. I can't believe we did that. I'm a handyman of the city. Oh, okay, nice. So you're a grade 9 fixer. That makes sense. You're a handyman. You fix things up. That's awesome. Well, welcome in. I hope everything's been going good for you. But yeah, so let's get on into Seed's demo.
What a haul today! Can't believe we snatched ourselves some military-grade weapons so easily.
Tell me about it. We'll be walking tall in the hollows from now on.
Don't get too cocky. I've heard whispers of a scooter being thrown in these spots.
Yeah, Flowey. Who do you want to time out? Listen, dog. You're the only. Oh, do you want to time yourself out because you simped for Hugo? Ew, kill me now. Is that what you want? Me? Okay. Here, let's go ahead and do / timeout. Flowey. Wait, hang on, I spelled it wrong. Flowey Flower. I almost put in Flowey the Flower. Wait, Flowey the Flower. There we go. 76. The entire chat's empty now. Oh no. Oh, that's okay. That's that. You know what? It is what it is. You know. All right. Anyways, well, you'll be back in 10 minutes. So, with that being said, let's get back into it.
What the? Scooter? I said Scooter Demon. Rumor has it that demon is as wide as 6th Street and even taller than the sheer pillars.
Oh.
Everywhere it goes, bodies pile high and fishes crack wide open. And on top of it stands a terrifying white specter. If it catches you, then...
So what if I get caught? There's just a damn toy on TV.
Since when was this thing about giant mechs? Since when was this a mecha anime? The arch that this guy's got going on, the way that he's just absolutely straddling his homie right now, impeccable.
Huh? Is there something behind me?
Who's talking?
Whose
kid is this?
Okay, that was kind of adorable. Okay, that was kind of adorable.
Or the area ahead of us later.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Anyways.
Anyways.
In the back of the truck? Steal candy.
Scooter Demon. I can't be hurt. She's just a little kid, that's all. Come on, let's never.
Again, I think the biggest thing that these trailers struggle to do is balance the audio. Again, this is like a very common thing of like having one character kind of mumbling and talking to themselves in the background while the other characters keep talking, but normally it's balanced in such a way that you can still pretty easily hear, you know, like what the mumbling going on is about. I can't tell what she's saying right here at all. Worth it, yeah. You know, it was totally worth it. It was totally worth it. I agree. Hey, at least if you live this, at least you live this. If you encounter abnormality, you will die. That is incredibly true. That is incredibly true. Running into an actual person out here is like the best case scenario. If this was something else, they'd be donezo.
I can't be hurt. She's just a little kid, that's all. Come on, let's never.
Where'd she go?
God, stop. Okay, I can't believe I said that these trailers aren't as goony as I was expecting them to be. This is the most feet forward game I've ever seen, and it's, you know what? I respect them for it. They are being true to themselves, and I respect them for it, you know? God, it's... What does it say about me? What does it say about me that I didn't notice Alice's jiggles, but I notice her feet every time they're on screen? I think that says exclusively bad things about me. They're getting beaten up by a kid. To be fair, I think all of us would lose. I think all of us would lose to Seed. You know what I mean? I think we all would.
Damn it! Unleash the secret weapon!
Oh? Oh, let's go! Just a straight up mech fight. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Well, hang on. Give me just one moment. Hang on. Time to murder somebody. Copy. /ban. Boop 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 doop boop. Boop. Boop 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 doo doo doo. There we go.
Seed Senior.
Wait, Seed Senior? Is that her dad or something? What do you mean? Also, that shot was pretty cool. I like that a lot. Like the actual like coloration like of her eyes, like the colors that she has going on, very nice. I'm not... Okay, well, this was the unfortunate place to pause. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was gonna grab the key with her foot and then put it in that way. I'm not gonna lie. This is so cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. Normally when it's like a very non-mech related thing, and then suddenly the mechs come out, I'm like, ugh, it's so stupid. This doesn't feel like the thing it used to be at all. But I'm saying like, dang, this is so cool. This is so sick. Also, these stupid little grunt guys have so much personality going on right now. They're so stupid.
Senior and I have tried something like that before too, but the counter to it is actually pretty simple.
The counter to it is so simple. If you just kill the two guys riding it, suddenly there's less guns to worry about.
It's like boiling a frog in nitro fuel.
See? I warned you all about it. Just shut up now, won't you?
Speed up a bit. We still have to report back to camp.
Oh my god. She's psychotic. Holy crap. This bit.
Still have to report back to camp.
I kind of love her. She's kind of awesome. She's such a freak. And that's, you know, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, she's so me. Yeah, she's so you. Oh, man. The way she just forced these people to, like, pull her stuff along while shooting lasers at them. That's so me. For real, for real. I could relate. Oh, shit, an abnormality. She's so cute. Not the mechs. The mechs are so cool, though. Again, I never say that. Mechs are, like, cool enough. They're not something that's ever, like, I'm so neutral on them. You know what I mean? Unless they're fighting a giant monster, in which case that's fine. They have to be fighting a giant monster though. In any other case, it's stupid. But that was so cool. That was so cool. They were aiming at her, not trying to predict her movements. That's why they couldn't hit their shots. Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure. That's like always like. Ironically, that's always something I'm thinking about when I'm watching this stuff. Like, these guys just don't got the sauce. They're not trying to predict her at all. They're just aiming where she is in that moment, not realizing that she is currently also moving. Easiest way to miss. So they're stormtroopers. Yeah, exactly, Flowey. They are just stormtroopers. Also, again, when you were over on Twitch getting timed out, I almost typed in Flowey to Flower, but then I was like, oh wait, that's not your name on Twitch anymore. Oh gosh. Oh, she's so me. I mean, what? That was good. That was good. I wish I had an F tier for feet, but we don't have that. Where does that go? I think that's. Again, it showed off her personality so much. She's such a psycho. She's such a freak. But we love our psychos. You know, we love them here. The actual fight itself, so cool. Her abilities are sick. Again, I knew nothing about her. Her having those like flying discs going around that can turn invisible to like block attacks and like shoot lasers and then like just like fly into people was so cool. The music did nothing for me. I'm generally like trying to think of it right now of like what was the song again? And it was just generic beeps and boops, you know, super generic beeps and bops. But I think is that I feel like it's the bottom of A or the top of B. You know what? Hang on. Well, or I could go like this. No, hang on. Because I liked Astra's more. Oh wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I do gotta go like this. We can go like this and keep her at the top of B. And then all these other tiers are going to get a little bit more filled out. We're figuring this out as we go. We're getting there. A confident marksman wouldn't aim at a target moving at high speeds. They are amateurs. To be fair, I think they were just panicked at the fact that they're now fighting the monster that they were just talking about. I mean, like, how would you not react like scared to that? Like conveniently being like, imagine you're out and you're talking about like Bigfoot or something while you're out on a hike with your boys, and then suddenly Bigfoot's just there throwing hands with you. You know, I feel like I'd also panic in that moment a little bit. But also the grunts were so funny in that one. They were so good. I mean, I'm a psychopath, as I've made clear multiple times. You know what? That's so fair. Again, we love our psychopaths here. As for psychopath, the P is silent. Dang, that's some impeccable logic right there, though. Oof. But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it at B tier. Yeah, the top of B tier for right now. Yeah. I'm just mathing this out in my head currently. Okay, yeah, no, this is just enough. These are the last 4 slots that are gonna essentially get filled out. I mean, I've seen much scarier things. Look up Tom Mary. Hang on, I'm gonna look this up on a different monitor so it doesn't get pulled up in case it is super scary. Hang on, Tom Mary. Oh! Oh, this is a Limbus company thing, it says? Oh! Wait, this thing's sick, though. This thing's so freaking cool. Dang, I need to try Limbus Company. I have it downloaded on my phone. I need to give it a shot. I haven't at all. I haven't played it at all. But every single time anyone in chat like references it, it's just so freaking cool. It's just so cool. But you know what? That's valid. That thing is a little bit scarier than Bigfoot. Bigfoot is just big monkey. Granted, monkeys are also terrifying, like low key. Like if you ever have like a monkey like who wants to do you harm, it's doing you harm. You're not winning that fight. So, but yeah, let's get on over to Orphe and Magus. I think is how you pronounce the name. I don't actually know. I've never really heard it. You love me? Why, of course I love you. In a very non-parasocial way, I deeply love you. Anyways. My fraudulent ass fought that thing. I've never heard someone say my fraudulent ass. Normally it's like, yeah, and their fraudulent ass actually try to fight that thing. No, I've never heard someone call themselves a fraud. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on into this one. Boop boop. Oh.
Orphe. Orphe! It's not your captain's job to drag you out of bed.
Yes, Captain!
Pick up the pace. If you can't take the ethereals down, you better outrun them.
She's so cute already. She's so freaking cute already. Oh my gosh.
Lower your stance. Hands steady.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Let's go. Wait, hang on. I'm loving the score. What? Hang on. What was the score? Hang on. Oh, that was the time. Oh, that was the time. Oh, or did you mean the music? Sin, is that you? Who is Sin? Who is Sin? But that's so crazy. Again, aimed exact. You got exactly what you needed to hit.
Ethereals are sworn enemies.
Uh-huh.
Fast, precise, and lethal. Hold nothing back.
So, Captain, when do I get to fight for real?
Dog, you never will. Did you see her performance today? Never.
Sooner or later.
Captain, Orphe, there's trouble in the Lemnian Hollow. Better send backup.
Also, I love Orphe's design so much. She was one of the characters I was looking forward to before I stopped playing the game. And her, when I found out that she was released, I was like, is it time for me to come back? Do I get back into the game for the love of it, you know? Because I love her design so much.
The Ethereals! In the factory!
Investigators, no defense force.
Ethereals were not built like this when I was playing. What the frick is this guy? Oh, Orphe, I'm sorry, you're losing this fight. You don't win this. I'm sorry, girl.
I spotted a high-risk target. Captain, what's your...
Damn these Ethereals.
Oh.
Make you pay double for everything you stole from me.
Oh. That's when she tries to force the mouth closed and it just explodes. But dog, at what point do you go, hey, this tail's kind of stopping me from saving lives. Maybe it's time to amputate, you know what I mean?
All Ethereals wiped out, and every citizen's been evacuated.
Yeah, all the citizens that Magus didn't burn to death.
Sorry, Orphe. As commander, I should keep my cool.
It's okay, Captain. I know you meant to say tactical strategy suppression 4.
Stay by my side, Orphe. If I'm on my own, I can't do anything.
I'm right here, Captain.
I don't know. You seem pretty capable of just dragging her around wherever you wanted. I don't know how much you actually need Orphe in that way. But that was very cute. That was so good. The moment, like, it was like, I don't know, show like all the emotion that happened when Orphe wanted to go save that person, and Magus just completely like went off the rail, and it showed like how horrifying it is, and like the lack of control going on. That was so good. That was great. And again, just a very, very sweet ending to that. Again, I don't know why the tail's a person. I don't know why she has it, because it looks like it's like attached onto her. Like I'm pretty sure like her horns are also like mechanical and stuff. So I don't really get what's happening really right there. But I was digging it. Hang on, I need to go like this, and then I can go like this, and then hang on. Sorry, hang on. Let me go like this. Gosh, this is so annoying. I am the bottom of the goddamn barrel. I am in the fraud tier. I am the fraud. I am the fraud watch. You get, I think it takes a lot of confidence to be able to admit that, though. I think that takes an astronomical amount of confidence right there. But no, that one again was so good, especially like again the change to 2D when Orphe was kind of losing it did so much. Like the moment she turned into like just a silhouette or just like a bunch of like scratchy lines, like, oh, that's selling like the emotion happening so hard right there. And again, it was like again, and it showed off like a good bit of like her personality too, and Magus, because it is like they complement each other so well in terms of like their personalities and everything. Like I don't know. Again, the ending was so cute. Where do we put it? Where are we feeling? I don't think A tier, but I'm kind of trying to decide D tier. Dang. I was looking at B or C, because like I'm like I like parts of what she had more than Seed, but I also like a lot of what Seed had more. I like a lot of like what Lighter had more than her, but I also like some of what she had going on. Because again, Lighter is carried purely for hype. He's carried purely for hype. I didn't really like it that much. Yeah, again, I think it did some things really, really well, but overall, especially for how long it was, I think it was paced really oddly. So it was doing a lot of like good things, but it's just paced weird. It's more like it had like a few peaks instead of like being consistently good, which is, I feel like I like those ones where they're consistently good throughout more than the ones that have like really high peaks in it. I think I'm gonna put it. I think I'm gonna put it above Lycon in C tier. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So Let's go ahead and go over to Lucia, which is such a pretty name. Love that name. What was that? What's this close-up of the thigh to give it a little hop?
Spooky knock wisp curtain, choppy axe, and little spider. What a unique line.
Oh my gosh, crazy. That's what I call these guys too. Also, why did my spacebar did pause it? That was weird. That was weird. Oh, she a goat?
Iris is here too. So round and bouncy. And that forked horn never even hits the ground when rolling around. Avar's also got a bunch of wings. Much shorter than Nineveh's tentacles, but it can still fly. Maybe not as light and elegant as the twin marionettes, but Avar can shoot off like a revved-up motorcycle.
Incredible. Incredible bit right there. S tier right off of just that breakdown that she just did. So good. She's adorable. She's so much fun. She has so much personality going on right now. Oh, stop it. Get out of here. Heart already stolen. Also, again, the eyes, the color of the eyes are so freaking good. Amazing. Listen, Flowey, that's how you know it's good, is when we both agree that it's amazing. Oh.
You guys, do you want to play with me? Body sweep! Topless right punch! Hurry, man, spinning dance! Little spider, don't get
Shut up. Hang on. Why is she the cutest, patootiest girl on the planet? Look at that.
Are you gonna roll at me? Right back at you! Are you getting serious now?
Oh.
Okay, then.
Is she like also a witch or something? Oh. Oh. What?
Sorry, it hit you a little too hard. Hurry, what are you doing here?
You should be in the safe house. What are you doing out here?
The safe house is so boring. I just came out to play with the bar. Wait, no. I was conducting research on the ecological migration of the Miasma Ravager.
God, that was a mouthful there at the end. Holy crap. But no, that was incredible. Impeccable. I love her already. Incredible person. Just the best. Okay, hang on, it just paused. Okay, there we go. Wait, Director Blender. I can take down anything with the backing of the library. With all the knowledge in the world, I can do it. I can take down anything. You know, I believe it. I believe you've got the sauce to do it. Oh. Also, I've never been called director before. Oh my gosh, that made me feel powerful. No, that was great. When we agree on anything, you know it's amazing, which makes the fact we both called Hugo hot worse. Listen, again, but that just shows that we're honest, you know, because neither of us like Hugo, but we can admit that he's very hot. But that also shows that we don't give people like pretty privilege, you know? We both said that Hugo's hot, yet where is he? He's in the D tier. You know what I mean? He didn't get any privilege based on the fact that we both called him hot, you know? Adorable. She, you know, just I'm sorry, but we're doing this. This is what we're doing right now. She is the easiest S tier. One of the easiest S tiers in the entire game. That was like, again, wall-to-wall peak. Just like that beginning section itself of just her going through her book, breaking everything down, and being adorable the entire time doing it. Again, the style was so cool. Everything she was saying was like so full of character and energy. I loved it. Like, again, just Good work. Good work. That was some good soup right there that we just had. Jufu is such a hard one to beat. Like, again, I feel like she had like everything that this one did, just turned up a little bit more, you know? So that's where she's going. That's where she will be. Anyways, let's get back. So this is Monado's intermission teaser. It's not really a character demo. It's in the character demo playlist though, so we're watching it. I put his picture there, and I refuse to let those 5 seconds of work I put in to put his picture in go to waste. All right, that's what we're doing. Oh, is this about to be like the hottest steamy? Oh wait, no, the trailer is up. Oh, I was looking at the YouTube preview, and the YouTube preview is so far behind. It's still on the tier list. It scared me. But I'm ready. I'm ready for him to bust down whatever he's about to do. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, is he wearing? What are you doing here, bud? This is such a unique. Where did you have that pole at? Okay. Okay, he knows how to ride the shaft. That's good. That's an important thing for most people to know. Okay.
Hello?
Monato, we're back!
Listen up. If I catch wind of you bullying the mine workers one more time, you're gonna be so cooked. So go eat shit.
Good stop.
Go and eat some food. You're back. Got all the veggies we need?
We got plenty!
Aww.
Good. Well done.
Hey, what's that? I want to
What
try.
are these?
Yay,
How many times have I told you to eat vegetables?
God, the lip syncing is terrible. I'm not gonna blame like the dub too much for that, especially because these are a lot more than just like open close like lip flaps kind of thing. But like the lip sync is not great.
But you didn't eat any yesterday.
You didn't see nothing. Why are you too picky?
Wait, hang on. What? Hang on.
You didn't see nothing.
Like again, look at he's still talking, and then there are no words coming out.
Why are you too picking on me? I'm taller than you, so I don't need veggies.
And I'm just as tall as you now. Hey, I'm riding the wooden horse.
Better hold on. I won't save you if you fall.
This is gonna sound so weird. This sounds like Goku Super Saiyan 4 voice. That's all his voice is reminding me of right now.
Again. 3, 2, 1.
This is so cute though.
So tasty. Makoto, thanks for cooking today.
Aw. What a good dad. What a good dad. I like that. I don't think it was like incredible or amazing or anything, but that was pretty good. All right, now we have Yidahari's over here. Let's just click on it and get it ready. Why is it started already? Hang on. Let's go back. That was good. It was not amazing by any means. It was I feel like it was just like it was very, very fine. Again, it was cute. I like that it showed like both sides of him and everything pre-watch. Sorry, you caught me. I pre-watched these things so I can think of things to say beforehand. You probably can't tell because of how bad the commentary is, but I pre-watched these just in case. Hang on. They knew what they were doing. No, for real. There's no way they did it. That was all intentional with him at the beginning. Meh. It's okay. No one tell him it's the same act. Is it really? There's no way. There's no way it's the same actor. Sean Schemmel doesn't play anything outside of Sun Wukong related characters. Hang on. Sean Schemmel ZZZ. Hang on, well, that's not bringing up anything. Hang on. Monado ZZZ. English VA. Yeah, it's not. It's not. You lie. Oh, I'm lying. Well, okay. Well, to look it up, I kind of had to cover chat there for a little bit. You bully. This list is almost... Wait, this list is almost died because Fork fell from a 10-story building. What? Oh... Is that something that's happened to you before? You've been working on something and then a fork falls from a 10-story building? That'd be tragic. What? Oh, that's just me reading YouTube chat. You know how it is. You get it. You understand. Above Hugo for sure. He gave off hot dad energy. You know what I mean? But again, it was very cute. It was so wholesome. Definitely wouldn't have got me to play the game though. You know? Not at all. So that's where he's That's where he's gonna go. Is just one spot above Hugo. Yeah. But now we are on... Yeah, YouTube chat is such... Whoa. Do not talk bad about the YouTube chat. Flowey, apologize, please. We do not make fun of the YouTube chat. Just because YouTube is my least favorite side does not mean that we can make fun of them. Just because they are the kids that I care less about doesn't mean that they're lesser. Just because it is inferior to Twitch doesn't mean we should point it out. Anyways. You forgot that I was making fun of myself because I used to be part of the YouTube chat. Yeah, but then you made the switch. But then you Nintendo switched over to the Twitch side, you know? The right place to be. Such a worst joke I've ever told. What the freak? I love this video. My mom rates all ZZZ Zone 0 characters. That's a sexy bomb. So true. Also, why did it go back to here? Why did it do that again? What is so important about 26 seconds into this video that it's like, yeah, gotta start here. We promise. Wait, hang on. Imagine being part of the Twitch chat. I couldn't imagine. They're such losers. I'm not sorry. You know, as long as you're going to be making fun of yourself, I feel like that's a lot more okay, I guess. Despite, like, sure, I will promote self-love, but I guess it's better to make fun of yourself than other people, you know? I guess. But I can't believe I used up my last 2 simps on the dudes. On the hot men, you know? And it wasn't even like... Because I realized that when I, like, talked about, Minato being a hot dad and all that stuff, I was like, was that the 3rd time I've simped? And it was for Minato. Like, if I was going to simp for one of the guys, why wasn't it Lyacon? He's that guy, you know? Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's just something I realized. Well, screw you, Flowey. Oh my gosh, no, the Floweys are fighting. Someone stop them. I'm just going to be sitting back here watching. Don't mind me. Anyways, let's get on into the final one. And again, I know nothing about her. The only thing I know about her is the fan art and that she has tentacles. That's all that I know.
Late night at the terminal. A train arrives bringing uninvited guests. Soon after,
Whoa, guys, it's crazy. She's expositing about the things that we're seeing directly.
the passenger named Disaster arrives. Hold on.
Stop it with the... Hang on. Stop it with the glasses look. Get out of here.
Hold on.
Incredible. Incredible. I can't get over that. Why is that not her default look? Why is she not always wearing the glasses? You know, I get it's kind of like the rain. I love when it rains, but if it did it all the time, I'd probably like it less. You know what I mean? That incredible look.
I guess the story's moving a bit too fast. Let's try a different opening. Midnight. Fog silently creeps into the station. Ghosts from the past emerge. Reality and fiction intertwine.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to pause it all there. My bad.
Fate decided the finale long ago. I am caught in its web, powerless to escape. All that's left to do is flip through the same story. Time and time again.
Oh. Oh, God.
Come with me.
Belle's actually in one of these? Are you I thought it was just gonna be Weiss the entire time.
I'd accepted that I would sink into the abyss and become another shadow waiting for the next train. But those radiant eyes cut through the crowd, granting me a new beginning. Oh, I really hope they'll like this story.
That one. Okay, also this goes crazy. What the freak? She was that, the beginning was pretty relatable, being like, maybe the story opening kind of sucks. Let me start over really quick, deletes everything. I can hashtag relate to that one a little bit. Screw you, Flowey. True. Oh no, she's a writer. Okay, I already relate to her. No, for real, very, very relatable. She's hot. I'm giving myself one more time to sim to be like, so true. Absolutely. Could not agree more. Anyways, but the trailer itself, like, again, I liked the implications of like how bad like her past was, but I don't feel like there's like enough concrete things for me to really be like theorizing like what that could be. Like, it did a good job, like, I guess, like drawing me in and being like, oh, she's mysterious, ooh woo, but like, I don't know, it didn't really hit for me at all. It didn't really hit that hard for me. Like, I'm just saying, like, if I was to like rewatch any of these, would I ever rewatch hers? Probably not. It had some cute bits in it, especially like at the ending. But again, it just kind of felt like some like a little bit of finger waggling of being like, ooh, isn't she so mysterious? Don't you want to find out more about her? Ooh, and it's like, I mean, I guess not that much based off of that. So I think it was fine. I think I'm gonna put it here. A tier. I think it's like a mid C tier one. That one didn't like, outside of literally going, oh, look at her in the glasses, oh, she's hot. And I guess like there was that one shot of like her climbing out of all the people, and I love like the people with like the TV static on them, because like that's a visual that pops up a lot throughout the game, is the TV static, especially when, like, moving into like the what are they called, the distortions or whatever, the place with all the ethereals in it and all that kind of stuff. That's like a good visual for. You just simped a fourth time? Yeah, and it's my channel. You know what? First of all, I didn't mean to simp for Monado. I just kind of realized I called him hot, okay? It was an accident. It was a slip of the tongue. A Freudian, what is it called? Is it a Freudian slip? I think it's a Freudian slip. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, who cares? It's my channel. I simped a fourth time. Oh no, who's gonna stop me? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing, exactly. But yeah, outside of like that, I just didn't really feel anything while watching it. A Faradian slip. So it just didn't really hit on any of the. Again, it had like a few good shots to it. Again, I really did like the bit like where she was like erasing the story, and it like actually started erasing things in reality. Like, that's a very cool like visualization of like, people like writing stuff down. Like, that was very cool. But outside of that is like a couple of things like, that's cool. I didn't feel anything from it though. Outside of the simp energy, I just didn't feel anything. But yeah, that's the tier list. Freudian. Yeah, Freudian. That is the tier list. Nicole's at the bottom. Bernice is at the top where she gosh darn belongs. Again, despite the fact that there are characters that I like more than Bernice, again, like, you know, Vivian, Trigger, Astra, you know, like those kind of guys. I didn't really expect any of theirs to beat Bernice's just because of how peak hers actually is. But like, there are definitely a lot of surprises here. Again, I kind of thought Jane's might be good because of how popular of a character she is and like how beloved. I'm like, I'm sure she would have a good one, especially with how long hers is. But I didn't expect it to be like an S tier. Harumasa to me is like the most surprising one of how freaking good his trailer is, despite being a character I could not care less about. I do not care about him. He's cool. And to be fair, I do like most of the characters to some degree. Even Hugo, who's probably definitely like in like my bottom tier of characters, there are still things that I do like about him as a character, just not that much. First try. What's up with the clocks? What's up with the clocks? But yeah, no, again, like looking at this like top tier, like specifically this middle section, two characters that I don't really care about, a character I don't barely know, and a character I don't know at all. Like again, it just shows like how freaking good these are. And again, just look at the time. 5:25. What's up with the time? What do you mean? What do you mean? Sorry. I'm slow. I'm stupid. Flower, you know this. You know you have to take things slow with me. On the clocks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. 6, 7. Oh my god. Anyways. Oh my gosh, wait. That's what our tier lists do. 6, 7. Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa. But yeah, no. I think in terms of overall quality, granted, this isn't like really as fair, because again, we watched a lot of the early Genshin ones, and we watched a bunch of like the Honkai Star Rail ones too. But I think overall, the ZZZ ones, I think kind of like are just blow a lot of those ones out of the water. Again, there were some good Honkai ones, but it feels like there were only like a couple of those that I think were like as comparable to most of these ZZZ ones. Again, I think like the D tier ones are very comparable to like the Genshin ones. I think the C tier ones are very comparable to like the Honkai Star Rail ones we watched. But I think from like B tier and up, I think that they just get just a lot better. Like I don't know. To be fair though, like this is also like the most recent game. Like a lot of these characters came out even after the trailers that we watched in like Genshin and Honkai Star Rail. So like I wouldn't be surprised if like the quality of those trailers have also been raised to kind of like be on like par with these ones, you know? I wouldn't be surprised at all about that, especially since again, going through like the different eras of the Genshin ones that we watched, there was definitely like a quality, like here's like a different quality jump, then here's a different like huge quality jump, then a huge different quality jump, you know? So it's very, very cool. But yeah, that wraps up. We don't really have too much more to go over here. So to really quickly talk about the upcoming week. Also, that was so much fun. I love these. Again, if you couldn't tell from how much I was just giggling and laughing the entire time, that was so freaking good. Like again, most of these were amazing. Like even Yadhari's, who was like very like mid tier for me, was like very like I still liked it. It's still a good trailer in my opinion. Again, like outside of like literally like even then the D tier ones are also so good. It's really just these bottom 3. I guess bottom 4 technically, because Monato's also really just wasn't actually supposed to be there. Outside of those ones, it was so good. They were all so good. These are all things that would definitely like get me into playing the game more. But anyways, I was saying things. Why did I? I hate myself. You know what? Again, I like to promote self-love, but I did just get 6, 7 to buy you. I can't, I can't be a part of this. I can't be a part of this, you know? But yeah, I think with all that being said, we don't really have too much more to go over outside of what we're going to be doing this week. This week, I'm lying. I'm being a dirty little snake because the schedule was hang on. I'm trying to pull the YouTube chat back up. I kind of went away from it for a little bit there. The plan was to originally go from Bloodborne into playing Coconut Simulator. The issue is that I wanted to work on something for Coconut Simulator to like, you know, spice it up a little bit. It's a big, you know, it's going to be a big deal. We're going to be a coconut, you know? I gotta try to like be a little bit more professional about the simulator streams. So I wanted to have a little bit more time to actually work on the thing that I wanted to do for it. Coconut Sim for April Fools. It might be around that time, unironically. Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm slow. I'm slow at all things that I do. But then, so the plan was to go Bloodborne, Coconut Simulator, then Little Nightmares 2, then Coconut Simulator 2. But I think instead I'm being like a manga artist. Bloodborne's going on hiatus. It's bad for my health to keep playing Bloodborne. But what I'm going to do is about every week I'm going to try and find like 10, 15 minutes to go through and grind up enough blood echoes that would be the equivalent of a level. And then while we keep doing that, we're going to play other games. Like this upcoming week, we're going to start with Little Nightmares 2 while I grind up a little bit in Bloodborne and that kind of stuff. And then after we're done with Little Nightmares 2, hopefully I'll be done with the little stupid, really dumb, terrible project that I want to do for Coconut Simulator. Currently on Twitch, Coconut Simulator has 0 views and 0 streams. How does it feel to be the first Coconut? It has 0 streams ever? That's actually dude, we're breaking ground right here. We are really being trailblazers right now. That's insane. It's so funny that's a 0. It's never been streamed before, and I'm trying to do a little fun project for it. Again, I don't think the project's going to turn out very good, but I'm going to do my best. So I'm putting in more effort into this Coconut Simulator stream than I put into a lot of other streams we've done. It's not warranted. It's not warranted. I just thought of an idea that would be funny, so we're going to do it. Fo, what is up, Rally? How is it going? Hello. How's it hanging? What is up? How's your week been? Oh, sorry, I had an air bubble in my throat. We're actually about to end right here. We were just talking about the upcoming week, but how has your week been? How's your week off and everything? Hopefully everything was awesome. But yeah, then outside of Little Nightmares, we're going to be actually finishing A Tithe in Blood on Wednesday, which I'm so excited for and so sad for because I do not want it to end while also wanting to see the ending so badly. And then on Sunday, I don't know what we're doing. We'll figure it out. Because there was a visual novel that I was going to play, but I wanted to get some things worked out with it before doing it. So we're probably not going to be doing it. But anyways, wait, never mind. Wait, which part of that is never mind? Which part of that is never mind? There's 5 streams of Coconut Simulator 2. Okay, but what about number 1? It's 0 streams for number 1 at least, though, right? Listen, if I can be the first Coconut Simulator streamer ever, I feel like that'd be like an achievement to take to the grave. I would want that written on my tombstone, you know? Got some writing done, but otherwise relaxing. I'm looking forward to A Tithe in Blood and eventually Blasphemous. Yes, we will eventually be getting to Blasphemous. I was thinking, God, I love planning things 1,000 years in advance, so then those plans will inevitably be changed. But I was actually thinking that after Little Nightmares, after we finish all of those games and eventually go back to Bloodborne to finish it, because again, I'm just going to overlevel. I'm just going to get ridiculously overleveled and then just try to steamroll the rest of that game. That is essentially my plan right now. After we do that, we're going to do Deltarune. And then after Deltarune, I was thinking about doing Blasphemous, because again, I already own it, so, you know, we might as well play it. So that'd be the plan, which again, it's not going to be for a while. Granted, again, how long are the Little Nightmares going to go for? We beat that in 2 streams, you know, and we could have beaten it in 1. So actually, it might not be that far away. So, but who's to say? So I am really looking for that. But I'm glad to hear that your week was relaxing. It's always good to, like, take breaks from things. Even things that you enjoy is, like, good to, like, relax and stuff, because that's something I would, like, try to, like, get better at, is being like, maybe I don't need to draw and write every single day. Maybe I'm allowed to take breaks from these things and recharge myself, so I'm not, like, forcing myself to do these things. Those are always, like, good thoughts to have that I never follow through on, though. But I'm glad that you're God, I hate my laugh so much, but I'm glad that you are having a good week. It's been a good time here. 2 streams. That's so sad. I wanted to be the first. I can't wait for Deltarune so I can have an excuse to get back in character. Oh my gosh, that's so true. Those are such peak moments. You were so on point during all the Undertale streams with, like, the quote unquote role play going on. You were so on fire with all of that. I cannot wait for more of it. No pressure, by the way. 0 pressure at all. Oh, but speaking of writing and stuff, I just wanted to talk. I probably should have talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but we didn't. I just very recently finished the 6th script in a series of 7 videos that I've been working on, and my God, I should have just used this time to write a book instead, because just part 6 of this series was 44 pages long. Hang on, how many words is it? Let me see if I could get that pulled up really quick. Because again, it was 44 freaking pages long, and that's 1 out of 7 parts. Hang on. And like the other parts aren't like it's definitely like the longest part, but the other parts are like 30, 28 pages, like stuff like that. Hang on. Oh, this is the wrong account. I have a bunch of accounts where I try to keep things separated on. Let me pull this up. Boop 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 boop. There's the word count. There we go. Yeah, it's 44 pages. It's currently, this one part by itself is 30,000 words, that's so crazy. That's 30,000 words. I actually went back and I've been working on on a novel that I've been working on for a while. I was working on it before I got hurt, kind of thing. And it's one of the things that kind of led to me getting hurt because of how hard I was going at it. And the novel so far is at 136 pages, and I think it has like 55,000 words. So when I just compared that one part of this series is like 20,000 less words than how far I made it in the novel so far, I'm like, I really did just write a book for these scripts. That's a lot. But I'm like, I had a fun time doing it. I love writing them and working on them. The one part I'm just not looking forward to is the recording bits, because I recorded the first part of it, and the recording by itself, for the first part, which is the shortest part, took me about an hour to do, and the audio turned out like crap. So I have to redo it. So we will see. We will see, because my goal right now is just to get these videos done, and then go boo doo 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 doo. Hang on. I want to get these all done by June, and then no matter how many videos I have done by June, because I've been talking about like, oh, I've been working on videos in the background for yada yada amount of time, but I need to just like set a here's how many, here's when I'm going to start uploading, so I actually start doing it. Because my thought process has always been, well, if I just prepare 1.5 billion videos, then I won't have to worry about ever not having a consistent upload schedule and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's kind of fallen into like, well, okay, well, yeah, but if you're constantly in like preparing and getting more videos done over and over and over, you're never going to upload anything. So it's like, here's your set time, however many you have done in this time span, that's what you're doing essentially. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Again, just gotta figure out how to record better audio. It's something I've always struggled with. My audio's, as you could tell from this stream alone, my audio doesn't sound that great. Like it's not like terrible, but because my room's just so freaking, sorry, I didn't mean to go on this huge tangent at the end. Because my room's so big and wide and kind of empty, the audio kind of echoes and reverbs a lot. Even though I have like a bunch of soundproofing panels around, it would just be impossible for me to not impossible, but I have to do a lot more to actually get rid of all of the reverb essentially that goes on from just the room itself. Also, I'm trying to do a thing really quick before we end. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm not too sure about what we're doing on Wednesday. Little Nightmares 2, and then boopity boop, A Tithe in Blood, which that's gonna be crazy, because after we get done with that, then we're gonna move into be able to move into stuff like hang on, I'm struggling so much right now. My brain just genuinely shut down right now. I'm trying to make sure I have something spelled correctly. Yes, we do. Excellent. We're going to be able to move into Lock and Key and Upwards Rain, and then the backlog, then we'll be able to start working on the backlog of Studio Lawn games, and I'm excited for that. But yeah, I think with that being said, we are going to go ahead and raid right on over into our dear friend Tracy. We're going to raid on over into our dear friend Tracy. So everyone treat her with the utmost respect, because she's amazing and absolutely deserves it. So yeah, with that all being said, I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye-bye!